Leprosy, a deadly disease which shook the world before its cure, and people who caught this disease were isolated in history. On its peak by the 13th century, the number of leper hospitals active in Europe hit its peak at 19,000, and 1 in 30 people had this disease. Even though it declined after the 16th century, leprosy or Hansen's disease was once feared as a highly contagious and devastating disease. But now, most of us have never heard of such disease as now it's easily treatable. There was no reliable treatment until a pioneering chemistry work by Alice Ball. Alice Augusta Ball was an African-American chemist who developed an injectable oil extract that was the most effective treatment for leprosy until the 1940s. She was the first woman and first African-American to receive a master's degree from the University of Hawaii. She was also the first female chemistry professor at the university. Born in 1892, Alice Ball was interested in science from a very early age. She attended the University of Washington and also became first African American to graduate with a master's degree from the University of Hawaii. Dr. Harry T. Holman was a doctor during the time at Kalihi Hospital in Hawaii. He was one of the few physicians that was not satisfied with the inconsistent results of the chalmugra oil in its natural form. He needed an assistant to help develop a method to isolate the active chemical components of chalmugra oil and reached out to Alice Ball. Chalmugra oil had previously been used in the treatment of Hansen's disease with a mixed results, and every form of treatment had problems. At the young age of 23, Ball developed the technique that would allow the oil from chalmugra tree seeds to become injectable and absorbable by the body. Her newly developed technique involved isolating ethyl ester components from the fatty acids of the chalmugra oil. This isolation technique, known as the Ball method, was the only treatment for Hansen's disease that was effective and left no bitter taste. Alice Ball's work directly impacted the 8,000 people that were diagnosed with leprosy and taken out of their homes. Because of her research, patients were no longer exiled to Kalaupapa, Molokai. Instead, they were able to be treated out of their own homes. But sadly, Alice Ball died at the age of 24 in 1960. Alice's work hasn't received any awards she deserved. She is one of the greatest unsung heroines of science.